Hi guys, welcome to another yoga flow. You are going to hopefully really enjoy this one today. It's a mindful flow, and we're going to focus on mindfulness in terms of a really gentle practice that is about observing your body and observing your mind and just being reactive with what you do according to what your mind and body lets you know it's feeling today. So it's actually going to be a completely floor-based yoga flow. It's a bit different, and I'm going to ask you to just have a nice cushion with you. Also, if you've got a bolster, that could work, and that is all you're going to need today. And as I said, it's completely floor-based, so I'm actually just going to put myself onto a nice little rug today. So get yourself into something comfy, pop yourself in a place where you can be distraction free, and set up your scene so it's a beautiful environment, and that's going to support you having a really lovely mindful yoga flow. And let's get started. So we are going to begin our practice by utilizing our cushion. As you can see, I've got a really nice plush big cushion. You could also use a pillow. We're actually going to start off in a little bit of child's pose with extended arms and also wide knees, and it's just a really nice way personally that I feel to start off a bit of breath work, an opportunity to feel comforted and reduce any anxiety, and really come into your body and mind and just process how it is doing today. So you can bring the knees wide, the toes, the big toes can touch at the back here, but the knees are wide. And then you can just shuffle your cushion in a little bit closer. I'm going to turn mine into a little diamond shape. And then you're going to bring the body forwards onto the cushion. With your arms, you can either rest them to the sides or you can extend them out and create a sort of nice long stretched position. Really important though that you rest the forehead down onto the cushion so you can fully relax into this pose. And then you're going to pause there. I'm going to rise up so you can still hear me on the microphone. And I just want you to sink into the cushion and just really shuffle the body a little and find a super comfy position to start off with. And I want you to take this moment to just breathe and almost do like a little body and mind scan. So you're just scanning through the body to notice any areas of the body in which might be holding a bit of tension. And also scanning through the mind a little bit to just see where you are at today. Maybe just check in and see how you're feeling. Is there anything playing on your mind? Is there anything going on particularly that you're dealing with? And I just want you to process your mind and your body right now. And if your mind starts to wander a little bit, come back to the anchor that is your breath. And sometimes instead of just focusing on what it is that we're feeling, we get involved in a conversation, in a dialogue in the mind, which is okay to a certain extent, but we don't want to get caught up too much and too distracted. You're going to take now 3 deep breaths. And with each exhale, I want you to see if you can soften a little bit more through the body. And just see if you can reduce some of that mental stress or strain. Almost just take an opportunity to let go of some of those feelings. And you don't have to let go of them completely, but just the sort of top layer of that emotion. So if you can soften it a little bit, reduce it a little bit, so that you can really enjoy your practice. And then from here, you're going to come onto the forearms on your cushion. I'm going to shift mine around. And you're just going to place the forearms onto the cushion. You're coming into a tiny little lift here. You're going to look forward to the ground space in front of you or up to the fingertips. Take a few breaths here, just take back in your space that you're in. Maybe you've got some beautiful candles in front of you. And then from here, we're going to start to move a little bit more. So you're going to bring yourself up onto your palms. I always feel like when I've got my hands on a cushion, I don't know if you've ever seen cats when they pad on things. It always reminds me a little bit of that. So from here, you're going to take a breath in, you're going to look forwards and just gently send the chest forwards. Then as you breathe out, you're going to push back, take the chin to the chest and round out through the back. Breathe in, chest comes forwards, you're looking forwards. Breathe out, taking the chin to the chest, rounding out. You're going to do 2 more complete breaths like this. And then come back to a sort of central position here. You're going to walk the hands off the cushion onto the knees. And then just walk the knees in. Just adjust the body so you feel comfortable. And something that you can do here is actually you can take the cushion and just place it underneath the heels. Creates a little bit more space. So if you're quite tight in the legs, then it kind of creates a little bit more space, a little bit more distance. But also, if you're sat on the heels and it's quite uncomfortable underneath your bottom, then it's also a nice little cushion. From here, you're going to look forwards, take a nice big breath in. And then as you breathe out, you're going to take the left hand onto the right knee. Right hand's going to come behind, maybe place it on the edge of your cushion or all the way onto the ground, and you're just going to take the gaze over to that right side. You're going to slowly and smoothly take a few breaths and just observe how you're feeling. Notice how the body feels when you're here. Notice any areas of tension, of constriction. Notice any sensations. And then you're going to walk the hands back to the center. Take a nice big breath in. Breathe out as you bring the right hand to the left knee. Left comes behind you on the left side. So this time you're looking over to the left side, and again, observing, does that shift anything for you? Does that change how you feel mentally or physically? Has the stretch changed? Do you feel some levels of release? Are there more areas of constriction on this side? Does it evoke any slightly different emotions for you? And you'll just notice this without judgment. And then slowly bring the hands back to the center. from here, we're going to take out the cushion, just pop it to one side, and we're actually going to take the legs forwards. So take them out to the side and then stretch them out in front of you. I've got some great little patterns going on my legs from this little rug I'm on. I look like I've turned into some sort of throw. Now from here, we're actually going to bring the cushion back in. We're going to place it onto our lap, and we're going to do a little forward fold, but use this cushion. So take a nice big breath in, lift up a little taller, and then as you breathe out, you're going to fold forwards from the hips and start to bring your body forwards onto this cushion. Now it might be that you just fold forwards a little bit. It might be that you really come down and rest the head down onto the cushion. Something else that feels really nice is if you take the arms underneath the cushion and just place the head down on the cushion a little bit. So you almost flip up the top portion of it. And then you can rest it and almost embrace the cushion a little bit. And it feels really quite nice. So feel free to take a moment to just find where you want to be here. Maybe close the eyes and just feel into the body of what feels good. And then also have a little scan of the mind. Do you feel that you need a little bit more love? Maybe you want to embrace the cushion. Maybe you want to feel like you're having a little cuddle. And then you're going to sink into this as you start to breathe a little deeper. Taking one more breath here. And then slowly starting to bring the hands back up. That's so lovely when you take the time with these postures. It's incredibly relaxing, but also it's really good to just get into your state of mind and your state of body as well. From here, we're going to take the legs a little wider. So I'm going to shift myself round to face the camera. And you're just going to take the legs out a little wider to begin with. Then we're going to take a bend through this right leg. And we're actually going to take it, I'm going to pop my cushion to the side because we're going to want to use that in a moment. I'm going to bring that right foot in towards my other leg here. Then I'm going to bring this cushion and place it to this side. And I'm actually going to place it so it's really, really close to the side of my body. I'm going to start off by shifting my body so my torso is coming over this knee a little more so. So bringing the hands either side is a good way to start. I'm going to sit up nice and tall. And then from here, you're then going to take the left arm over the left leg. And you can just place it so it could be palm down. Personally, it feels so much nicer to have palm facing up and the underside of the arm showing here. From here, we're going to take a little side bend. So it might be that you slide this arm a little further down the cushion. We're going to take a breath in, reach the right arm up and over to this side. We're just popping our weight down into the cushion and pausing here to breathe. Now if it's too much to have the arm rested, reached up above you, you could then place it down to the ground and just pause here. But if you can have it high, it really helps to open up the body. You're going to take one more breath here. And then inhale that arm up, come up a little taller. Breathe out, lower it down. We're going to swap it over. Right leg is going to extend. Left leg is going to take a bend, coming towards the inner portion of that leg. Cushion comes in again, nice and tight to the body this time. Right arm, we're laying it down onto the cushion with the palm up. Take a breath in, left arm lifts. Comes over to this side, and we're pausing here again. If it's too much to have this arm lifted, you could lower it down and place it on the ground. There's some really great benefits that you get from actually pausing here. And then you're going to lower that arm down, come back up. From here, put the cushion to one side for a moment. We're going to shift the feet forwards a little bit. We'll shift the left foot forwards a bit. And bring the right foot in to join. We're going to come into our Baddha Konasana, or butterfly as it's sometimes known as. And what you can do is, if this feels really intense on the legs to have them here, you can place a couple of cushions, yoga blocks underneath the legs and really help you to kind of relax into this pose. Really important not to slouch here. It's very tempting with the leg positioning here to really round out through the back first of all. I want you to start off with a nice tall spine. And then again, your trusty cushion can come in and you can actually slot it in between the legs and you can take hold of it like a little hug again. That's one option. Or you can just place it out in front of you here, rest it on the feet. We're going to take a nice big breath in wherever you are, whether you're up here with the cushion or down here. And then as you breathe out, you're going to sink forwards. And whether you're hugging the cushion, embracing it and pausing here, or you're like me with the arms rested on the cushion, you're just going to take some breaths here. Close the eyes and shift the body so you can get a really nice stretch. You can really enjoy this posture. You might decide after observing the mind a little bit that actually you want to also shift to embracing that cushion. So I encourage you to make that shift, to make that change, if that feels comfortable for you. I'm going to stay here for 3 more deep breaths. And then slowly open the eyes. And you're going to start to lift up on your next inhale. From here, you're going to shift the cushion in front of you, take hold of the knees. And I just want you to embrace the knees for a moment and just close the eyes and observe how you're feeling mentally and physically. Notice any sensations, emotions or feelings. And then open the eyes. We're going to come back into that child's pose to finish off. So you can take the legs to one side. We're going to come back exactly how we were. So knees wide, cushion just placed there in front of you. And you can lower down onto that cushion with either the arms down by your sides or extended up in front of you. So lower down. And I'll join you in a moment. Close the eyes. And again, I just want you to observe mind and body. How are you now feeling? What emotions have arisen? Can you notice any different sensations through the body? And then you're going to take 3 nice deep inhales and exhales. And then once you've taken those breaths, you're going to slowly rise up. And if you want to join me, you can bring the hands together at the heart center. Take a little bow forwards, thumbs to forehead. Namaste. So thank you so much for joining me for this yoga flow. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I hope it's brought you some mindfulness, some feelings of relaxation, different emotions, and really getting into your body and your mind. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you on the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.